Hello, welcome 60 graphics. My name is G 60. Okay, this is our module here, export data. Okay, the form is this one. So here we want, when we export data, we want the status text there to display the status. So we can't use this thing without with this function. So let us put this. Okay, let us put this. Let me copy this one. Okay, let me copy this one up to here. Let me copy this one and put this to the sub. Okay, here to this button here. Then I go to the event tab here on click. Then I'll click here. I will create the sub button here. So let me paste here this. When I paste here, then I will create here sub the name. Okay, was export access data to Excel. Okay, like this. So this is sub. We have this sub, and here did this. Then we end sub here down here, and sub. What are we doing this? We are doing this because we want to refer for that text here, text box, that one for displaying those status. So here up here we copy this one and call this one here to this button, to this export click button. So here it is. Okay, so now we are going to interact. We want, when we click, first of all, let us test it. First of all, let me back this one and let us test this one if we have the correct code. Okay, then the syntax from a clause. So we have the strSQL db open snapshot. Okay, the syntax from SQL select from str name, the name is inventory, str access name, copy str access name, yeah, paste. Okay, let me select from. Okay, SQL db open the snapshot, debug again, try again. Okay, now it's okay. So are you exporting with data? Then I click no. Maybe I can click yes because there's no data, no record is found. Okay, you see here. Okay, let me end this one. Let me click again and let me click no. Then data export is successful. Okay, then when we come here to downloads, we will find this one saying export. When we open this one, you will see the format. Okay, you see this is the format what we coded in that code. So we want, now this is the format. So okay, you can put here your data, and then later on you can upload it to your application. Don't save. Then let us see here now. So I want, when I click export, then I want this thing to pop up. So what to display the status, which what are you exporting. Okay, so let us go and copy this text. This is the text status to this one. Okay, so first of all we are going to add the here this. Okay, here first of all we are going to add here some variable. Here we are going to add some variable. So dim, we call it counter. Counter is this is can be long. Okay, then we dim also the max count. Max count is long also, long. Okay, so we have this variable now. So then we are going to start the counter here. After we have connecting the access database, here we start the counter. Okay, me dot text status. Okay, that's text status equals to, we put the empty string here, so it is empty now. Then after that, status, remember this is the sub, or you will see the later. So we put this status equals to status begin. This is the sub, remember, begin. Okay, then we start the counter here. After starting this one, remember this is the sub, we create the sub, okay, down there. So begin, then here after open the record set here, before creating new worksheet, here we can start the count. Okay, here we can start the counter, okay, equals to 0. Okay, yes, the counter equals to 0. Then we are going to after the message, are you exporting? When you click yes, when you click yes, VB yes, when it's equal to VB yes, before move to next one here, okay, before move to next one here, we are going to put something like this. Let me show you here. We are going to put something like this, okay, rs dot move last, then we declare the max count equals to rs dot record set count, yes, record count. Then after that, we move to the first here, rs dot move first. You see, so after this, we are going to counter to plot the counter, okay, so as you can count the record what is going to be exported. So exporting the data, so we started from the second row. After starting the before end up of this file, before end of this file, we must count first. Here we must put the counter equals to equals to counter, okay, counter plus 1, so it will be adding, okay. Then after that, okay, after that we are going to loop. Then we are going to make here something before we loop, after looping the thing here, after looping before end up, then we put in order for the that text box to be showing up without loading, so we put the require here, me dot require, okay, require to calculate. And then we status equals to done. So here it is done, okay, so equals to done. So are we there now? So you see here we have okay, now you see here now it's equals to done. So we are going to create now the sub for status, okay, we're going to create the sub for status. So this is private sub will be used here, called status, then we put things like this s as a string, okay, as a string, and brackets. Then here we have the subs, okay, and here we texty, texty, okay, we can say me dot text status, okay, equals to s, then we concatenate to, remember s is a string, concatenate to vb new line, okay, then we concatenate to texty status, okay, then we use do events. Okay, that's end of sub. So you know now the status, this is the sub status, so that's why we keep use it status. Here you see your status equal to begin, and then a counter. There's something like this. So let us go and test again. Okay, let us go and test again. So let us test this now. Export format, you see here it is starting writing begin, then when I say no, full name with those yes, data successfully formatted, and done. I don't see done here because why? Okay, here you see here loop, because this is if statement, then here we put else. Okay, else do this one. Okay, else do this one. So let us do this. So start no, then you see here it is begin, then done. Okay, we file, then it's data export is successful. So this is what we can do. So you see the when you export data from this moment, it says that the data is existing, so you can do this. So you can calibrate that thing to not to show up like this. When you click here and you see when I say no, see this one, a file name already exists, so do you want to replace it? Okay, so if you want to export some data continuous, so you cannot export this data. So as long as you are not putting something which is can differentiate this file and that file. Okay, so you can put time, something like time or seconds to be that name of the file, so you can differentiate this file and this file, because the seconds will differentiate what second do you exporting at what time. Okay, so now we have already know how to export the format. So now we are going to check. So let me bring this to center, right center, like this one, and you can put area, maybe this one. Okay, so we are going to do to the to this import. So we are importing the format of that of the data we have exported. So we are going to do this in the import. Okay, so bear with me now. We are going to do this in the import. So first of all, we are going to so we will not write the module, because we want to include with this text box here. So we are going to click this button import, then we are going to the event. So we are naming the button cmd import. Then okay, we are going to event on click event. Okay, on click event here, you see here. So first of all, we are going to enter here, so we are going to write this sub function. So sub put import excel data to access. Then after that, we will call this one here. So copy this one, then okay, we'll call this import access data to this one. So now we are going to write our code. First of all, we are going to create data excel app. Remember is objects. Okay, like this. Then we are going to dim, so I can copy something. Okay, let me write excel workbook is object also. Okay, then here we dim excel worksheet is object. Then we have the db dim db is dot current database or database. Then dim okay, yeah, do this thing here, db put this db dim. Okay, dim arrays, so it's arrays is dao dot record set, then dim db is dao this dim db is dao dot database. Okay, there is equal sign here. So now we are continue dim sql is string string. So we dim str. Okay, we can dim str pass of that excel file pass move is string also. Okay, let us dim str access table name. Remember, table name is string also. Okay, let us dim also the access table name. We have the access table name. Okay, we have the file dialog here. Remember, file dialog. Put this for it. File dialog is, this is the object. Okay, object. Then we can remember our counter is long, then and the okay max count is long. Okay, what this the max count is, the max count. Okay, this is max count is long. Now this is our variable now, so we are going to initialize. First of all, when you click import, we will need it to open the file dialog. So we have to initialize the file dialog. Initialize the file dialog. Okay, here we are going to initialize the file dialog. So we set file dialog equals to application dot file dialog. So we put number here. When you put the number, it represents what file dialog will be. Three number represents let me ratios. Three number represent the MSO file dialog file picker MSO file dialog file. So that's the thing here. So then after, then you allow the user to select the file. Make the user to select the file. Allow the user to select the file. So how? So we'll use here with is what? With file dialog. File dialog. Okay, this file dialog. So with the file dialog, what to do here? We allow multiple multiple select equals to false. First of all, we must select only one. Then dot filters dot clear. Then filters dot add what? We add excel file, double quotes, comma, and double quotes star. Okay, then dot xls, put this sign here. Okay, this sign here, then paste, then put the star dot xlsx, this one, comma, paste, then title. Here I forgot dot here. Dot title equals to select what? Select the Excel file. Okay. So now if what? If dot show okay equals to -1, then what to do? Then str Excel file path equals to dot select what? We selected items. Brackets 1, need only one item. Else message box no file selected. Okay, then here operation failed. Operation cancelled. Operation cancelled. Then VB exclamation. Then we exit the sub. Oh, then we end if. Also after that we end what? We end with. So you see now we have working on dialog. Okay, then we are going to define the name of the access table to import data into. We're going to define here. Okay, we will define the name of the access table to import data to enter. So what is str access table name equals to, we got our table here, inventory. Remember, our table is inventory. Then we are going to initialize the Excel application. Here we are going to initialize the Excel application up. Okay, so we set Excel app equals to, we create something here, create object bracket. What object is Excel dot application brackets. Then you forgot double quotes here. Then we set the Excel app dot visible equals to false. So set to true for debugging if you want. Then we open the Excel workbook. Open the Excel workbook. So we set the Excel workbook. Set the Excel workbook. Okay, workbook equals to Excel app. Okay, Excel app dot workbooks dot open brackets open str Excel file path. So we open that path, str Excel file path brackets. Okay, so Excel workbook equal to Excel app dot workbook, it's workbooks, and open str Excel file path. Then we are going to assume data in this. We assume data in the first worksheet. You can change if we for your requirement. So assume this. Okay, in the first you have the one only sheet on that Excel file. Okay, so we are going to assume we have only one, that Excel file for one sheet. Okay, I say one sheet. So set Excel worksheet equals to Excel workbook. Okay, dot sheets. Then we put only one here, so we assume that you have only one sheet to that Excel workbook. Okay, then we are going to connect it to that database. Okay, so we are going to connect to database. Connect to a database to access, let's say access database. Okay, then we set db equals to current db. Okay, put this one brackets. Then we are going to start the counter to begin. Remember the counter. Start the counter to begin. Now we are going to start the counter. So me dot text status equals to empty string. Then status equal status, then you space, then you see here status s as a string, so this is put here string is begin this double quote. Then we are going to open the record set for the access table. Okay, we are going to open the record set for the access table. Okay, now SQL equals to select. I forgot here to put double quote. Select. This is the string. Remember SQL, this SQL is a string. Then you select everything here from what you remember. We have the table name there upward, so you concatenate it with put double quote here, then we concatenate it with the str access